Welcome to Frou Frou Feathers. Today we're going to guide you through how to assemble your own ostrich feather fan using our fan kits, which you can purchase at www.froufroufeathers.co.uk. Before we get started, I'm going to go through a list of the things that you'll need. You'll need 24 ostrich spad feathers, 12 plastic staves, 24 pieces of connecting wire, 1 long bolt, 14 washers which will be attached to the bolt when you receive them, 1 hex nut, again that'll be attached to the bolt, a string of finishing wire, and to put it together you're also going to need a pair of pliers, a pair of wire cutters and a screwdriver. Okay, to get started, select 2 feathers. Some feathers are going to veer to the right, some to the left, and some will be straight. So when choosing your feathers, you should try to select 2 that are bending in the same direction. Now you need 1 stave and 2 pieces of connecting wire. Place the stave in your hand with the embossed logo facing downwards. You'll notice that there are 4 sets of holes. And when you place the feather on the sets of holes, we recommend that you place them on the middle set, which is the second from the bottom. And now you want to put one of the feathers on the bottom side of the stave with about 3/4 of an inch of the stem being below the hole. The feather should be facing you like this, so it's bending, curving inwards. And then put the first piece of connecting wire through the bottom hold and keep in place with your hand, like that. You want to place the second feather on top like this, so you're going to place it through the wire that you've just put through the holes that you've been holding in place with your finger, and you want to line the feathers up together like that. And then you need to twist the wire that you've put through lightly with your fingers. This is just to hold the feathers in place. And in order to keep the feathers from tangling in the wire, you can lightly blow on them just to ensure that the strands of feathers don't get caught up in the wire. Now you've attached your 2 pieces of wire, it should look like this from the front, and from the back it should look like this. Don't worry if your feathers aren't perfectly aligned, because when you do tighten the wire they should straighten out quite nicely. Okay, now you're going to need your pliers. You want to pinch the bottom of the wire and start twisting it clockwise to tighten it. You want to do this quite a few times just to ensure that it's nice and tight so the feathers will stay on. And then you want to do that for the bottom wire and the top wire. So you do that again, pinch it right to the bottom and twist clockwise. Okay, when you've done this, you want to grab your cutters and you're going to snip the end of the wire off like this. For the top and the bottom. Now grab your pliers again, and there will be a gathered part of the wire which you're going to push to the side so that it's not actually visible. So you want to try and get that pushed to the side nearer to the hole as possible. Okay, now you want to repeat this for all the 11 staves, and then you should have 12 finished staves, and then we're going to go to the next step and show you how to assemble it all. Okay, now you've completed your 12 staves, you want to try and sort them into 2 piles, ones that veer left and ones that veer right, because when it actually comes to assembling your fan, you're going to start with the left ones and then move through to the right ones. So you want to take your long bolt and you want to take the nut off the top of it and slide your washers off, and then you want to take 1 washer and put it on the bolt. And then take a stave, like I said before, starting with the left ones. Make sure that the embossed logo is facing downwards, like I mentioned before. And then you pop the bolt through the bottom hole and then place another washer on the top. And then you want to repeat this with the staves, so it goes washer, stave, starting with the lefts, and then once you finish with your lefts, moving on to the rights. until you've used up all your staves. When adding your last stave, you want to pop it on, and then you need to end it with the washer on top of that. The fan should always start and end with a washer. And then you're going to get the nut and twist it onto the top of the bolt, like that, and then we're going to tighten it. You want to hold the nut with the pliers and place the screwdriver on the other end, and then you need to twist them clockwise. I know this sounds silly, but sometimes it's actually easier to hold it in between your legs while doing this so you get a good grip. So you want to keep twisting and tightening until the fan is at your preferred tightness. Once you've tightened your bolt, you want to open the staves out to your desired width. Then you grab your finishing wire. You might not be able to see this very well in the video because the wire is very fine, but it does come with instructions with your kit that you can read. So you get your wire and you place it through, I'll zoom in and show you, you place it through the first set of holes and then tie a knot, and then you go to the next set of holes on the stave and tie another knot, and then you repeat it throughout the entire staves, and this will ensure that the fan doesn't open any wider than you actually want it.